I'm Stuart Sankey, and I have been a real estate agent for 9 years. And I must be doing something right, because last year I ranked in the top 1% of sales out of over 27,000 agents in the city of Toronto. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Good, good. I'm an expert at pricing a house so it sells for the best price possible.
I'm Linda Sargent, and I've been involved in the real estate industry for over 2 decades. When I opened my own boutique office a year ago, I was fortunate enough to have Shirley Yoon, one of the brightest young agents I've ever met, come and join me at my office.
Let's take one open house sign, we'll put it across the street from the house.
Linda's worked through every kind of market there is, and that means she knows how to price a house perfectly.
I love Linda. Have you seen her 2-seater Porsche? But where does she put her sidekick Shirley when she has clients? Does she stash her in the trunk?
Stuart is a really good agent, and he loves the business.
Almost as much as he loves curling.
I've even sold houses on the ice. Backs them in and I negotiate in between shots. Which one of us will get the best price for our client?
I'd bet on us.
We'll see, ladies. I'm a winner on the ice and off. I'm working for 2 of my favorite clients, Daryl and Nitsa, to sell their cozy 3-bedroom semi-detached home, located near to public transit in a neighborhood on the rise. Great location, the renos are awesome. Daryl and Nitsa have outgrown this house, so I have to get them the best price possible to help finance their next home.
We're really excited to have been hired by my neighbor, Jay, to sell his charming Victorian 2-bedroom row house, located across from an amazing urban park and just a short drive to the downtown core.
This is fantastic.
Yeah,
It's
really
really
big
lovely out
value
here,
out
Jay.
here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jay's partner's already moved to New Zealand, so we need to sell this house as quickly as possible so Jay can join him there.
You've done an amazing job on it. The house is going to perform beautifully.
To price Daryl and Nitsa's house, I looked at recent sales in the neighborhood to come up with a market value. I reviewed what other 3-bedrooms, 2-story semis had been selling for. And I found a range of prices from $420,000 to $460,000. Daryl and Nitsa's house is so stylish. It has an open concept main floor that has been tastefully decorated and has 3 nicely sized bedrooms on the 2nd floor. But because the house is beside an alley and a not so pretty apartment building, I'm gonna start the price below the range of comparables at $400,000. And then look at the improvements that Daryl and Nitsa made to move the price up. They put in a gorgeous kitchen with quartz counters, beautiful stone backsplash, and new stainless steel appliances. I am going to add $25,000 to the market value of the home just for the kitchen. Brand new gorgeous hardwood floors and pot lights, I'm going to add another $15,000 to the market value. They have a sexy bathroom on the 2nd floor with a gorgeous new vanity. Bathrooms are expensive, so I'm going to add another $10,000 for this one. So I put the market value for Daryl and Nitsa's house at $450,000. When it comes to setting the price in a market strategy, there's 2 ways you can go. Below market value to get a bidding war, at market value to let the market do what the market will do. The bidding war strategy is the risky strategy. Okay, let's sit down and go over it. Here, Nitsa, you sit here.
Perfect, thank you.
I really would like to list this property at $399,000 so we can create a little bit of a buzz and maybe get multiple offers, but I think my clients are a little nervous about this strategy.
Are you comfortable then at our $450 price mark? No? Why?
Well, it's your risk to take. If you go lower and you don't get it, then you're out there at that.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to go
And we don't want to be at that.
back up.
I would rather be at that price point and then see what happens as opposed to be lower and then be in a position where we have to decrease price.
Daryl and Nitsa have instructed me that we're going to list the house at the pure market value at $449,900. And we're still going to hold back offers for 6 days because I'm going to try and drive as many buyers as I can through this house to get our goal price of $449,900. There you go. Your house is on the market.
Thank you very much, Stuart.
$449,900. Let's go for it. It's not my plan A, but it's still a good plan, and I am going to market this property with flyers and open houses and ads in the paper and colorful brochures, and I'm gonna get as many people in this house as I can. Don't forget, ladies, I'm not in the top 1% for nothing, and I'm gonna make this plan work.
Well, Mr. 1%, that was last year, and we're here this year to prove that 2 beds are better than 1. In determining the market value on Jay's property, we took into consideration properties that had previously sold in the last couple of months.
What we came up with was a price range of $550,000 to $717,000.
Jay's a very good contractor, and everything in this house has been done with great attention to detail.
It's gorgeous. It's so quiet.
But because the house has just 2 bedrooms and one of the bedrooms is a little bit small, we've started at the lower range of the comparables, which is $550,000. Then we'll look at some of the amazing features that the house has, which are definitely going to add to the market value.
Upstairs, there's a gorgeous soaker tub. Downstairs, there's a custom poured concrete shower. We're adding $50,000 to the market value for the bathrooms.
The main floor family room has an amazing fireplace and a walkout to a Zen-inspired garden. We're adding $15,000 for those features.
And because everything in this house is so beautifully designed, we're increasing the value by another $10,000.
So we're setting the market value at $625,000. Our strategy is to put it out at $579,000 and hold off for a 6-day period before entertaining offers.
To create a multiple offer situation, which will get us our goal price of $625,000.
Put it out at 579.
Oh yeah, totally.
And it'll dance.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it'll
totally.
perform.
Yeah.
Stuart, anything you can do, 2 can do better.
Everyone has buyers that are looking in this area.
The flooring is sagging down.
I can't see any flaws with this house or any reason why people wouldn't like it.
This house is a train wreck.
I work really hard, but I also like to enjoy life, and I think that combination makes me a very good agent. I am selling a stylish 2-story, 3-bedroom semi for my clients Daryl and Nitsa, with a beautifully renovated open concept main floor and located just steps from public transportation. Daryl and Nitsa have outgrown this house, so I have to get them the best price possible to help finance their next home. $49.9.
We're selling a really charming 2-bedroom Victorian row house.
Our client Jay is moving to New Zealand to be with his partner, so we need to sell this house quickly so that he can move on with his life.
Who has priced their house right?
I think I've priced my house right.
You're about to face double jeopardy, Stuart.
Today is the agent's open house day. A jury of my so-called peers are coming today, but if they're not in the top 1%, are they really my peers? Hi, Stuart. Anyhow, they'll come and look at Daryl and Nitsa's house. If they like the house and how I priced it, I should get my goal price. Linda and Sidekick, come on down.
My hands are freezing.
I'm trying to just de-thaw right now, my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, nice done.
This is nice.
I can't see any flaws with this house or any reason why people wouldn't like it.
I'm not impressed with this place at all.
The property's being marketed as a renovated property, and it's really pushing it. They're quite rough. They fired for cable and internet, and I think it's portable.
They have done work. I'm not impressed with the workmanship.
Kitchen is odd, especially that backsplash and tile.
That house was professionally renovated.
They ran plumbing and some electrical. They cut joists. They're structural. It's completely unacceptable to do that.
I had a pre-home inspection done, and the inspector looked at the joists, and for a few $100s, they can be sistered and reinforced. No big deal.
We would have advised our clients to take care of that before listing it.
I'm not happy with the floors. The laminate. laminate floors or fake floors. I prefer, if you're gonna do wood, do hardwood.
The flooring is sagging down. People do a bit of an open concept, and usually they will bring a post up that carries the load of that area so that you don't get flexing.
I didn't see anything redeeming. I thought it could be staged and cleaned.
Now this is funny. This is called, we need to get rid of our clutter very quickly.
Oops, Daisy.
If you break it, you have to buy it.
Oh, yeah. There's very, very little storage for a family home.
My clients are moving because they have 2 kids and they've outgrown this house. There's more than enough storage for a young couple who's planning to start a family.
If someone has a small child, how are they going to brush their teeth without a little?
Yeah. If you've got a child that's trying to clean their teeth, not only is it high, but it's set back and it's thick. So they're going to be spitting all down.
If a child was to stand at the vanity and brush their teeth on a booster, they could slip and fall and smash their face on the sink.
Oh, have you lost your mind? My client has a 4-year-old and she brushes her teeth all the time and she still has her chin.
That bathroom was so big box, just like the rest of the house.
This street sucks.
The house sides onto a laneway, and that's not a good feel at all.
There's an apartment building right beside it.
Ooh, not good.
You don't want to be buying an apartment building? Then move out to the country and have a little hobby farm.
This house is a train wreck.
The food was good. The food was good. That's what I like about the house.
Very, very good.
If this was my listing, I would have put it out at $429,900.
I would have put the property out on the market at $399,000.
I totally agree with Linda.
I would be surprised if they got over and above what they're asking. I think it's quite aggressive, but this market is a strange market. Anything can happen.
I would have hoped to God it sold for $440,000.
I think that the property's probably going to go for about $20,000 under the list price right now.
I totally agree. It'll sell for $429,000 tops.
What's the point of 2 minds if you both think the same way? But don't you worry, gals. When I get to your open house, I'm going to have one open mind.
Today, Linda and I are doing an agent's open house. And we've got lunch, yay.
I don't usually get excited, but this is amazing.
There's very little about this house that agents won't like.
I find that little room bizarre. Reaction to my agent's open house was a little mixed.
The flooring is sagging down.
I would have hoped to God it sold for $440,000.
It'll sell for $429,000 tops.
Maybe I could have pushed my clients to price the house below market value, but pushing is just not my style.
Are you comfortable then at our $450 price mark?
My clients are very intelligent and their instructions have to be respected.
This house is a train wreck.
Today, Linda and I are doing an agent's open house.
Agents will come into the house to give feedback on the property.
And we've got lunch, yay.
How are you?
Nice to see you.
I'll do the other side.
There you go.
Come on in, Stuart. You're about to be tag teamed.
Finally, a nice house. It's a beautiful backyard.
I like how they marry character and the updates.
I don't usually get excited, but this is amazing.
Poured concrete tub and sink are a nice touch. Big enough. Fit 2 people in there.
I love the house. The house is amazing.
It faces the park, so you have nobody in front of you. You have a clear vista onto the park.
The front of the house is nice. It's got the big tree. It'll be beautiful in the spring.
Everything is really well done, very unique.
It's probably one of the best houses I've seen this year.
Exactly what we were looking for.
Excellent.
I keep saying it's like a no Tylenol required house, so.
There's one thing I can say for certain in this business, no house is perfect. I don't like the countertop in the kitchen. I don't like the color. I think for that sort of money, you would have a nice stone counter or something just a little more higher end. To me, it looks like an old kitchen.
This is custom and detail, and when you're selling a house custom and detail, are what sells, Stuart.
That counter is ugly. It's just 2 bedrooms though, eh?
It's only 2 bedrooms.
A couple of 2 kids not gonna buy this house.
Can you call the second bedroom a bedroom without a closet?
What they've done with the closet is they've moved it around. And if you go in, it's a dressing area and there's clothing racks and stuff like that there.
I find that little room bizarre.
I find curling bizarre.
I would have made it a full storage, linen, washer, dryer.
I don't like pocket doors for washrooms. I don't know, for sound and not as private.
With the tracks being so close to the house, it could put people off with all the GO trains that go by.
The GO train, there is that noise factor.
Some people find the sound of a train totally romantic.
And Jay's my neighbor. I live on the street. My bedroom's in the front of the house, and it certainly doesn't bother me.
I bet you $100 Janet hates the colors.
The colors are a little extreme, I have to say.
The color choices are a little bit, I don't know, blues and yellows, a little bit dated.
He's personalized it a little too much.
Not my taste.
I found that the mixture of styles were really a little bit bizarre because you have this beautiful Victorian house when you walk in, and then you kind of go to this like Partridge Family 70s retro kitchen, and then you go to this downward dog yoga zen place. I found it all over the map.
And this is coming from a man who wears a curling fleecy.
For pricing, I'd probably put it at $579 and hold off.
I would usually price the house lower so that more people would come through the house.
I would have done exactly what they did in pricing. I would have priced it at $579.
They're doing exactly what they should do with the price.
If this were my listing, I probably would have priced it at the same price, $579.
I think the house will sell for $580.
I think this is worth minimum $600,000.
I think it'll probably sell around $595 to $601.
$651.
I'm gonna say low sixes, anywhere between $615 and $625.
Mr. 1% even knows that we're doing something right.
Ladies, it's not over until the fat lady sings, so we'll see what happens on offer night.
We certainly will.
It's medium stressful.
If we don't sell within 2 weeks, we have to drop out $10,000.
To get the best price for our client Jay, our strategy was to list below market value at $579,000.
And entertain offers 6 days later in order to obtain our goal price of $625,000.
Probably would sell for $651.
It's anywhere between $615 and $625.
It's very important to keep everybody calm.
We're reviewing offers this evening, and we've got exciting news for our client Jay.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. A little bit stressful.
As my clients Daryl and Nitsa instructed, I set the list price for their house at market value, $449,900, and gave the buyers 6 days to see the house to try and get my goal of $449,900.
I would have hoped to God it sold for $440,000.
It'll sell for $429,000 tops.
Tonight is offer night, and I'm on my way to talk to Daryl and Nitsa. At this point, we have no offers. I really thought we were gonna get at least a couple offers. The strategy to list at full market value hasn't worked out for us.
We kind of overpriced it ourselves, and in hindsight, we should probably listen to Stuart from the start.
If we don't sell within 10 days to 2 weeks, we have to drop out $10,000. It's not the conversation that I'm looking forward to having, but Daryl and Nitsa knew the risk going into it, so I think they're prepared for why we didn't get any offers.
We've got 6 offers.
That's great.
We have 6 offers, and one of them is very strong. Jay is calling his partner Sean in New Zealand to talk about it and to decide if they're going to take it.
Hi, Sean. How you doing, honey? You know, it's medium stressful. It's not like being in the war, but that's not too bad. I'm okay with it. Hey, we've had a bunch of offers, and like I hoped for, we have one that's quite a bit higher than the rest, which is good. Do you want to hear what it is? Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's 657. But I wanted to talk to you first. Shall I include the cat? No. You want to keep the cat? Okay.
We got $657,000 for our client Jay. That's $32,000 over our goal price of $625,000.
That was good.
Yeah.
Way to go, Linda.
What?
That was good.
To recap where we are with Daryl and Nitsa, it's been on the market for 22 days. Didn't get any offers, so we decided to drop the price, take 10,000 off and go to $439,900. Today we have an offer registered. Hey, Nitsa, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good.
Good.
Are you excited?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay. I received the offer.
Cool.
I checked it already, so I'll give you each a copy.
Great.
The offer is $435,000 with a May 28th closing. So we have a couple options.
Okay.
The first option is we can accept it as is. The second thing is that we can see if there's any more room in the price. You know, we're only $5,000 apart.
That would be my gut, is just to see if maybe they've got some wiggle room on that.
Yeah.
Later speaking.
Hey, Edward, it's Stuart Sankey calling. Thank you very much for the offer. We're gonna sign it back at $437. So do you think you'd come up a couple more thousand?
That's gonna be tough, but let me talk to you.
All right, so let's see what happens.
Okay. So we got an offer, $435, which was slightly under asking. So now we'll just see if we can go back and see if they can meet us kind of halfway.
Hey, how's it going?
So?
All right, took some convincing, but we have a deal.
Okay, awesome.
Yay!
I got $437,000 for my clients Daryl and Nitsa. That's $12,900 less than my goal price, but my clients are thrilled.
Stuart, he's been very patient with us. He gave us some advice. Sometimes we were pushing our thoughts on it a little bit, but he stuck with us and we learned a lot.
High five.
Yeah.
High five.
12,900 under, huh, Stuart? How did we do?
$32,000 over. Put that on the ice and throw it.
So I guess two heads are better than one.
I'm still in the top 1%, and my clients love me. I'm gonna get you next time.
For more, go to WNetwork.com/theagents.